back to another episode of World of Tanks from Gainy Titan. Well, normal service has been resumed. I've spent the last 2 days essentially crafting a video as a response to Retro Jules. Who knew that video responses could be so much work? But it did help to clarify my thoughts. I'm actually going to be able to make a short comment on Retro Jules' video channel, although I'll give him a link to the long one. But it did clarify the thoughts. I do think actually that the for people who didn't watch the video, because it's half an hour long, that my short response is that Wargaming is in a state of World of Tanks console, possibly even World of Tanks PC, I don't know, I haven't paid enough attention to the PC, is in a state of managed decline. It's past its best, and the company is trying to squeeze as much money out of it as possible while it still has legs. And I'm kind of okay with that in the sense. I'm not happy about it. I mean, could they have done a better job? Maybe. But I do think there are issues with the game. I think there are just... It's kind of showing its age. There's just fundamental structural issues with the game that make it very difficult, I think, for World of Tanks to retain players. And I think that at the bottom is it's what's truly stopping the game from having real longevity. However, to get back to this, the 50 TP, it can really shine, and this is a game where I've decided to go on the offensive. I decided not to go around the other side. I think it's tier 10s in the match, if I remember correctly. Hang on a second. I'm trying to do this video in a single take because I'm kind of tired and I've got no central heating at the moment. The house is bloody cold. I'm actually relying on a little blow heater that I have to switch off every time I want to record because otherwise it makes a buzzing noise in the background. The reason I've had no heating for quite a while because I knew I was going to do a major job in the house and doing a lot of exterior work, both in the grounds around the house but on the house itself as well. I'm putting on external insulation, and that would involve moving my boiler house. And the boiler itself expired, so I didn't bother replacing it. But the builders were supposed to come, you see, earlier in the summer. And then we got coronavirus. And now, they've only turned up week before last, late week before last. So they had to demolish my boiler house, take away the boiler, the existing boiler, and create a new boiler house. They've just created the new boiler house. We're now kind of waiting for the plumber and the electrician to do their bit. So I have no hot water other than electrical heating, and I do have a shower, but it's not a great shower, but it would be enough. But there isn't actually an electric heater in that shower room, so I have the electric heater going in that shower room at the moment. The idea being that by the time I have the video recorded and edited and whatnot, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot to this, just quick effort. But by the time I have the video done, that the room will be warm. I'll run in, have a quick shower, come back out, finish up the editing, upload the video, and wait for my hair to try and go to bed. However, I came down the north side because you can. I decided there was just too many heavy, big nasty tier 10 tanks to go down the other side of the map. And I thought at this point of the game, I had a look around the mini map at this point in the game and thinking, there's enough of them there. With artillery support, they should be able to hold that corner. It's not an impossible task. Although I noticed that some of them are running away now, and I'm watching the video again for the second or third time. But we are running out of tanks. Something wrong with our damn guns. Or no, something wrong with our damn cruisers. It was Admiral Batty at Jutland, wasn't it? So now I'm in the situation where I'm kind of committed. We have to kind of clear these guys who are engaged before we can turn around and do anything about the back. It is possible to cap for a single tank, to cap on this map without before people get up the other end of the map from your own cap circle. I have demonstrated this on several occasions, but to my own satisfaction, both as the capper and the attempted decappee, if that's the word. However, that little light tank is about to... He's obviously... Well, he knows I'm coming because I'm spotted. And he's smart enough not to hang around. And instead of aiming in properly, I snap off a shot off, and with typical Soviet reliability, the shell goes... Well, it damages these tracks, but I have no idea what it hit. May or may not have actually hit the tracks. So, we have at least two of it. T95E6, which is a nasty little tank, and I think, is there some breed of a pattern or Pershing or something across the map? Pattern. So both of them are actually pretty effective tanks. So I gotta be, and they're both well capable of finishing me off. And in fact, if they both attacked me, there's only one other medium out there. They could have finished this off in about a minute flat, and I wouldn't be showing you this video. So there is such a thing. You see, the thing is, I suppose, one of the fundamental mistakes that people sometimes make in World of Tanks, a lot of people make it actually, and I've made it myself more than once, is to think that we're the only ones fighting. That it's all up to us, but we don't do it logically enough. If you look at some of the good Unicum players that play in that way, that it's all up to them. They actually, well, they play fairly cautiously to preserve their hit points, but they know also kind of when you take risks and when you push in. Now, I gotta get rid of some of them. So the Patton was fighting. I have no idea where the T95 is. So I thought, okay, we'll engage the Patton, but the Patton decides to run away, and I'm not fast enough to catch him. So I said I better take some cover. And then the Patton comes out, almost as if he didn't know where I was. Maybe he was trying to shoot the other guy. I'm not sure, but he gives me the whole side of the tank. Okay, you know, that wasn't an unreasonable thing to do. Who shot at me there? That was the T95E6, who is the man who couldn't shoot straight, I think. That was from the Patton. Didn't do any damage, which is quite fortunate, really. Bounce. And we put a hole in the side of him, because I didn't want to actually face the frontal armour. Patton puts a round through. The Patton is the more dangerous, actually, of the two players. Definitely. Even though I think the T95E6 is probably the better tank. T95E6 has been dealt with, now I've got to deal with the Patton. And there is actually no chance that I'm going to get back in cap on time. Even if I had dealt with the two lads here, this tank would not be fast enough to get down, get view range of the cap circle once somebody started capping. There's only one guy in the cap circle. But, you know, we might as well point ourselves in the right direction and head off anyway. This is as far as we got. 9 penetrations, 4 kills. Which is not bad. A losing game. But the scoreboard, I barely, 311 credits lost. First class mastery, steel wall, 2,600 blocked. 4,427 damage done. Number 1 but experienced. But look at the other 48 pattern and a retro player. 5,226. 3 kills. That's a good score. Well done, that man. But, you know, not enough, because there's obviously too many enemies alive and are in our cap circle. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you found the video interesting and enjoyable, and I will catch you all again soon. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please press like, comment, share. Really helps the channel out. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I will catch you all again soon. Bye for now.